Do you really wanna hurt me? Do you really wanna make me cry?
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, follow me.
Good morning, everyone. So here's the deal. I just left my childhood home, place that my parents live, and I'm headed out on just kind of a weekend overnighter. Loaded my bike down with all my camp stuff and probably more food than I need, more weight than I really need, and I'm headed north in search of some dirt and some vert and a third word that rhymes with those that I can't think of. And I'm gonna take you along with me. We're gonna have some fun, I think. So, why am I doing this? Well, I guess there's a few parts to that answer. Number one, I'm doing this because this route looks really cool. Haley Moore posted it to bikepacking.com last year, and I've been wanting to get out to check it out for a while now because it seems super fun. Number two is I really need training miles, and big training miles, because next month I'll be doing the same thing for 3 more days, headed out to Salt Lake City to see my brother. And I haven't really done any, ultra distance bike packing before, so kind of testing out my equipment, seeing how everything works this weekend. And then third, I haven't really made a video in a long time. I think that this is a fun excuse to make a video, put something up, and kind of get back in that groove again. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm headed north on County Road 23, kind of headed towards Loveland. I'll pass through Masonville, which I don't know if I've ever actually been through there. And then I'll do some climbing, join up with Poudre Canyon eventually, and then take another dirt county road, do some more climbing up to get kind of close to the Red Feather Lakes area, camp up there for the night, and then tomorrow do a little bit more climbing out of there, and then descend into Fort Collins, grab some lunch in Fort Collins, and then just pedal my way home somehow. Jersey's unzipped. It's flapping in the wind. I got nothing in my pockets. I'm feeling good. I'm smiling. This is just great. These roads are so pretty and I've never really seen them before. We're just heading north. That's all we gotta do. All we gotta do is pedal. And then go up into those mountains somehow. Oh boy. Look at that. Made it to somewhere. I don't know where. Masonville Wedding Emporium. It's good to know. It's good to know. Oh boy. Interesting. Men's fashion. They sell dresses, vintage clothing, hats, gift cards, snacks, and drinks. Maybe I should stop there. It's interesting. All right, we are going that way. Cool. Cruising. Man, this is so pretty though. I always like being on roads or trails or whatever it is that I've never seen before. I feel like it makes it easier to like keep moving, because there's always the like, oh, what's around that next corner? What's at the top of this hill? You know, kind of that curiosity. And this valley that I'm in right now is really, really pretty. All right, this is a big moment. Pavement ends. Oh boy. Time to say bye-bye to the smooth, free miles and hello to the dirt and the bumps and the bike noises and the dust. But hopefully even less traffic. And prettier views. Got like a nice little log here. I got a burrito to eat. And I got some more beautiful road to climb up. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those. Wow. You know, I've seen a lot of rivers and creeks in my life. But I don't know, there's something about this little creek right here that is so pretty. Okay, that was a fantastic little break. Fantastic place to eat a little burrito. It's time to get back going though. I don't want to jinx anything. This is such a smooth gravel road. Like there's bumps and whatnot, but it's like hard packed. It's really fast rolling. There's no like washboard or anything. This is just a really fun road to ride.
A few moments later.
We got the views. We got the views and we got friends. I'm not alone. I hope I don't camp in that snow. I don't think I will.
Two hours later.
That was super fun. Met Will, who's a stand-up guy, and we were able to share a whole bunch of miles together. The most consecutive gravel miles I've ever ridden on a bike. Up and over this pass, some really sweet downhills with awesome views, and like just really nice gravel. And that spit me out on Poudre Canyon. Will turned right and headed down towards Fort Collins again. And I turned left. I only have like 12 miles left today. And it's like 2 in the afternoon right now. So I'm gonna get to camp with plenty of time. So now I'm just kind of cruising, gonna enjoy it. All right, I was a little bit too hungry to film this right away, but I was about to turn right on County Road 69 when I saw the Glen Echo gas station, and I stopped and got a burrito, and now it's all in my stomach, and I might also get pie. I only have like 6.5 miles left today, so like it might be worth it to get pie. That way the 2 other burritos that I have in my bag are just kind of backups, and I could just eat this.
They won't stop climbing under things. They're fine to sit down.
So, when did she sit down? I did like this.
She needs to work and stop worrying.
Just relax.
You're even getting flushed.
Yes, have a
Your
drink.
face,
No.
your face is even very...
That was amazing. That was exactly what I needed. And like 3 different people told me that this next climb is going to be a little bit steep and kind of rough. So I'm really glad that I stopped and got a whole bunch of calories in me. Drank some water. I had a Coke. I haven't had a Coke in a long time. So now we're headed up County Road 69.
Met a woman, got engaged, time passed, wedding day. Then my feet turned cold at the tone of those wedding bells. I felt bad, everybody got dressed up, but I knew I'd messed up, so I had to fess up that all I really wanted was just to get drunk as hell. So I jilted that poor woman and I got drunk as hell. I'm a talking about hellfire, hellfire, yeah, hellfire. Oh, hellfire, that's where I'm bound. I'm a talking about hellfire, hellfire, yeah, hellfire, hellfire. Oh, hellfire, that's where I'm bound.
Well, I think we made it for the night. This is where I put the mark on my Garmin, and there's a sign here, and obviously a gate. The sign says, "Road closed, emergency closure to all traffic, including foot traffic." But all, including, and foot traffic are crossed out, and in this place is written motorized. So this thing don't have an engine, and those are some feet. I think I consider myself foot traffic, so I'm going up there camping by myself because everybody else up here is in a car, and I get all of the privacy in the world, and that is okay to me, with me, for me, to me. First, I gotta do a wheelie on this road for Mr. Mike Murfitt, because he told me to do a wheelie. And I remembered that, Mike. This is gonna be for the Instagrams. Oh, this bike is heavy.
I'm a talking about hellfire, hellfire, oh hellfire, that's where I'm bound. I'm a talking about hellfire, hellfire, oh hellfire, that's where I'm bound. Real sinful, needing grace. Sunday morning, knew the place, so I stumbled in.
That was a good day. It was a really good day. There was a lot of, like, definitely some of the best gravel riding I've ever done. And it's just so fun to do, like, point-to-point rides, especially when the destination is something like this I've never seen before, and it just feels like I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Pretty happy right now. Have a lot of time before the sun's gonna go down, so set up camp, get comfy, eat some stuff, and listen to my book, probably. I don't really know what else to do. Just gotta find a flat piece of land up here, I think, which might be up there around the corner. All right, I think I've decided that I'm just gonna sleep right there. Put my bike right there, sleep on a sloping downhill. This road's closed, but for some reason sleeping on the road seems weird, but I'm gonna sleep here. So I'm gonna unpack my bags, turn my Garmin off so the battery doesn't die, set up camp. Good morning, people. It's about, I don't know, 6:15 in the morning, something like that. I was able to sleep pretty well. It was a good night. It was like a little bit windy. There's a lot of animal noises around here, but I think they were mostly just birds. It's always one of those, like, I go to sleep pretty early because there's nothing else to do, but then I kind of struggle to stay asleep throughout the night. I will tell you one thing though, because I was debating on camping on that road right back there, since it was flatter, and since this road is closed to motor vehicles. But at some point last night, there was two guys in like a Razor that came blasting through this road, you know, with their, like, all of their lights on, going really fast, and I don't think they would have seen me if I was just sleeping on that road. So I'm glad that I decided to sleep here where I did, because I was out of their way. I don't even know if they saw me over here. I would assume so, because this thing is pretty bright. Yeah, other than that, it was a pretty uneventful night. So now I'm gonna pack up all of my stuff, get changed back into my kit. I think I'm too early to stop at the Red Feathers like supermarket, and I think that's okay because I still have quite a bit of food on me for the day, and really I just got to make it to Fort Collins because I'm planning on stopping and getting food in Fort Collins before making the trek from Fort Collins to Longmont. So I think I'm okay on calories. I'm gonna refill water at a creek right down the way before hopping on the road. And then I just pedal again. It's just another full day of pedaling. Today's gonna be a big day though. It's, I think, around 120-ish miles, 125 miles to get home. So I'm gonna get to it because I gotta pick Jordan up from the airport tonight. So I gotta be home to do that. Nah. Pack's all camped up. What? Pack's? I said what I said. We're gonna go get some water from the creek right down there. And then we're headed that way for a little bit. And then I think eventually we loop back and head over that way some more. The majority of my climbing is kind of at the start here. So I think it's gonna be pretty similar to the climbing that I ended yesterday on, which might be a little bit of a grind, but then I have a whole bunch of miles of downhill, gravel downhill, and that'll lead me right back to Fort Collins. And then from there, it's just getting into these aero bars and kind of hammering all of the miles back to Longmont. But my legs feel really good right now. I think the fact that I actually fueled yesterday and that I stopped and ate a burrito and an apple pie and drank water last night, I think all of that is really paying off. It's crazy. When you actually fuel, you feel good. I never knew that before, but now I know. Also, here are the tracks from the people that would have tried to kill me last night if I camped on the road. So that's fun. Anyway, head to the creek. Okay, so I made it to my next junction. So that way is actual Red Feather Lakes proper and like where the supermarket is. that way is where I'm headed. I was wrong. It took me longer to kind of pack up and everything than I expected. So the supermarket is open, but I might just stick to my plan of just moving this way. I still have a burrito and a bunch of bars and some Skittles. So I still think I'm gonna be okay, and I might regret that later, but that'll just add on extra mileage there and back. So I think we're just gonna spin some miles on the asphalt here and keep it moving. I don't know if anybody has seen the movie Without a Paddle, but some of the people that have been passing me in their big trucks makes me feel like I'm one of the 3 guys in that movie, and there's all of these other people, you know, like near the end of the movie they're like, do you really wanna hurt me? Do you really wanna make me cry? And then the bad guys are like, yes, we really wanna hurt you. Yes, we really wanna make you cry. I don't think anybody wants to hurt me, but I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I'm going this way though, apparently. Back on the dirt. And probably to the top of that, because I have some climbing. Into a headwind too. Woo.
Let's take a long close look when no one else can see. In a dream I was made of gold, and I knew just what to say. Let me take you far away, away from here. There's nothing other than the stars above us. In a midnight
So that was cool. I gotta get better about this because I always put the GoPro away right when I have like some sort of cool human interaction. And those are the things that kind of make trips like this. Just meeting random people and having a small conversation with them. I just met some guy that lives in Evergreen and was just asking about what I'm doing, and really nice guy. And then right where I met him, there was a barrier blocking off this road. So this road that I'm on now is all closed to cars, which means I'm all alone. I'm so lost without you. I'm feeling pretty good right now, knock on wood. But I'm like just kind of spinning, making some progress, enjoying myself. These roads are still just delivering. They're absolutely gorgeous. The views are really pretty. There's like a slight headwind breeze, but it's not bad, and honestly it's cooling me off a bit. So I think it's gonna get a little bit hot today. So hopefully I can get to the top of the climb before it gets really hot. Now if we take a close look here, we could see the tracks of another apex predator. It looks like they stopped here and looked at this view to see where they were going, and then took off that way. This is what happens when I'm by myself too much. You know, the thing is that I was just thinking about, I like thinking. And I appreciate the opportunities like this, where I can come out here by myself and just think. Just think about whatever. You know, like working all day, you don't get the opportunity to just think about whatever your mind is thinking. And coming out here, like last night, I literally just stared at a tree. Didn't move. I was just eating almonds, drinking some water, staring at a tree, and I was just thinking. I don't know what I was thinking about, but I was just talking to myself in my brain. And it was sweet. And that's all I'm doing on the bike all day. I'm just pedaling up a hill and thinking. And then I could think with views like this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just thinking. You should think. Just think sometimes, you know? I think it would be good. I don't care what you think about, just think. Alright. That's all I got. Gonna go that way, I think. It's funny, I think. Anyway, okay, bye. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. This has been the toughest part of the route so far. It's just a steady climb, but on some pretty soft dirt. Just kind of grabs at the tires and slows you down, but I'm pretty sure I'm at the top, or at least close. There's Dead Man Lookout. I don't really know what that means. I'm not going up there. But if I remember right, like, I think where I'm at right now is the high point of the whole thing. Because I have a little descent right now, and then I think I hit like Sand Creek or something. And then a little bit more climb, and then downhill with a few climbs in it. It's muddy. It is muddy. It's gonna get interesting. I didn't really think of the fact that on the other side, like what my downhill is gonna be, is probably gonna be a north-facing mountains. And so I might be going down a lot of mud or just really soft dirt at least. So that'll be interesting. But for now it's okay. It's wet. What I'm on right now isn't, but it's kind of been a little bit of a haul through this. Tires just sink into the ground. Like, it's not peanut buttery at all, which is really nice. It's kind of just shutting off of the tires, but it's soft, really soft dirt. I think I should eat something too. I have one more burrito with me. Might stuff that in my mouth. I do think that I'm close to being done with this climbing, so maybe it's a good time to do that. So I might walk for a bit while I eat, actually, through all this stuff.
Later.
Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. My Garmin says that I have 1.6 miles left on this road, and then I turn right. I don't really want to post hole 1.6 miles through that, especially when I don't know what it's gonna look like on the other side. And I don't really know where else I could go, to be honest. It's especially scary when like my batteries are kind of low because my portable charger didn't work. So I can't waste a whole lot of battery trying to figure out routes. So like my only option is to kind of turn around and head back to Poudre Canyon basically, which sucks because that's quite a bit of climbing to get back up there. Like I'm pretty sure right where I am, I would be done with the climbing and I would just go down from here. But nope. All right, well, don't do this route in May. Wait until July or something, I guess. Okay. I think I'm just gonna get back to Poudre Canyon. I'm gonna take that down to Fort Collins and pedal that home. It'll still be like a big day and a big weekend, which is really what I needed, but it just sucks. I feel like I've done this so much where I set out on this big loop and get really excited for it and then have to turn around or bail. Hopefully that ends soon because it's getting old. But it's okay, I'm still out on my bike. It's still pretty. Well, at least it happened where it happened. You know, like pretty much at the high point. Like this climb isn't as bad as I kind of expected it to be so far. And like at least it didn't happen like halfway down that downhill for me to climb all the way back up. I'm just going up this now. I'll be fine. It's all part of it, right? Probably could have done a little bit more thinking, which is ironic, but we're making it. Now it's just mission get home, basically.
It's a big old world, so what did I miss? California girl, Oregon bliss, alright. It's a matter of time, and it's a matter of heart. Take a look at my life, let's go back to the start. And I don't know why I'm standing here while the rain.
That was pretty funny. I just passed the first guy that I've seen in hours. He was just out walking his dog. So I go like the standard, how's it going? And he just says, horrible. Like, okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information. I just kept riding. It's just fun. How's it going? Horrible. All right. You have a good day.
And the truth is I don't know another who
Maybe back here. This is where I sang to you. Whew. That was actually a really fun downhill. It was like that packed dirt again. It made for a really fast, kind of fun downhill, just kind of bopping all over the place. I'm pretty surprised with how this setup is working, especially on like the technical stuff and the technical downhills. it seemed pretty nimble. You know, kind of as nimble as you could hope for. County Road 69 again. Headed right.
Another who makes me feel like there's nothing wrong. It's a picture.
Oh boy. Well, we're back. That was just a nice little out and back. Hi again, campsite.
It's a picture perfect kind of world with you, world with you. It's a picture perfect kind of world with you, world with you. And I don't know why I'm standing here while the rain is falling down. And I don't know why it's crystal clear. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? What could go wrong? It's a picture perfect kind of world with you.
And look where I am. Rustic Resort. This is where I got the burrito and apple pie yesterday. That was kind of gnarly. I'm glad I've never been down that before, because last night I would have dreaded going up it. That was steep. It felt steeper going down than it felt going up. But I'm especially glad that I got those calories before going up that last night, because that would have sucked. I got 41 miles to Fort Collins on pavement. So I don't know if I'm gonna film any of it because it's just kind of road, but we'll see. I'll either see you somewhere on this or down in Fort Collins, probably at the Chipotle.
Eventually.
That was brutal. Critter Canyon has to be one of the longest canyons in the entire world, because that took, yeah, oh my god, it just seemed like it went on and on and on. So now I got some highway miles, so this is gonna be fun. I got like 10 miles to Fort Collins. I really need Chipotle. I need a big burrito. Back to Masonville. It says 8 miles to Loveland. And it's kind of like, when I get to there, if it's marking the point that I'm thinking of, then I'm pretty much home. Kind of at that point of the ride where I feel like I'm almost home, but I'm not really. So it's just messing with me mentally, to be honest. I know I could do more than what I'm doing right now, but since I feel like I'm almost home, my mind's just kind of done. But it's still a beautiful day outside, and I'm not complaining at all. This is all great. just some days are hard. This is definitely one of the hardest days that I've ever had on a bike, so, you know, I'm grateful for that, for sure. But we're just plugging away. We'll see you at some point. This road is a sight for sore eyes, I'll tell you what. I'm still not quite home, I still have a few miles to go. But this road's kind of a milestone. I've just ridden my bike out to that junction a lot growing up. So I know all of this. It's just getting home. It's just getting home. Here we go.
Keep your head up, boy. Cause May's like Miranda, I could not understand her. Her voice is like a riddle that leads me to the water, and I drowned when she kissed my lips. Every time I think I'm getting over her, it cycles back around. Ooh. Every time I think I'm getting over her, it cycles back around.
Hi, Sky. Hello, Sky. Hello, Sky. Hello, puppy. Hello. Hello. Oh, you smell my burrito. Hello, Sky. What's going on? Oh, hi, Zoe. Whoa. Well, that was a weekend. I think all in all, that was a really good weekend. To be honest, I'm pretty glad that I was forced to turn around where I did, because that point where I was like, oh, I don't need to go to the Red Feather supermarket store. I got plenty of calories on me. I was wrong there. I was definitely wrong. Because even doing the modified, like, you know, backtracking version that I did, man, when I was getting to Fort Collins, my legs were just drained and I really needed calories. So I'm glad that I didn't put myself even farther out into the middle of nowhere. And to get myself in trouble, especially with, you know, low battery on my Garmin and my phone, and it just means that I got to go back and do it again. So, we'll probably do just that. Now I'm on my way to the airport. I got to pick Jordan up. She's coming in from California. She was out there for my soon-to-be sister-in-law's bachelorette party, so I hope they had a good time. We got plenty of stories to share with each other, so yeah, I'm headed there. This is weird. This is all weird. Also, those were just local roads, just driving out of my neighborhood right there. I'm not texting and driving or talking and driving or anything. Okay, now I'm on a highway. Goodbye.
I love that that's my ride home.
What?
Good morning, good night, everyone.
Good evening.
Huh?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Weekend done.
Weekend done.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Ow.
I'm not done looking for love. I'm not done looking for you. Cause every time I think I'm getting over her, cycles back around.